Hello, my name is Elder Price, and I would like to share with you the most amazing book. Hello, my name is Elder Grant. It's a book about America a long, long time ago. It has so many awesome parts, you simply won't believe how much this book can change your life.
Hello, my name is Elder Green. I would like to share with you this book of Jesus Christ.
Hello.
Hello, I'm Elder MC. This is the very first podcast, and I know you want to listen to all of it, but you can't because, well, I don't have the rights to the full song, and I think it would be a sin if you didn't go out and see it yourself. So, yeah, sit back, kick back, and enjoy the podcast. Hello, you're hanging out with the Multicoloured Man in Montauk, where music is always looked at with a spotless mind. This podcast, we're going to be looking at what critics are calling a delightfully witty comedy, the Broadway musical Book of Mormon, whose creators are the creators of South Park, Matt Stone and Trey Parker. And right off the bat, I don't want to go too much into the story because I feel that this is something that you have to see. I don't believe that you can listen to the CD. I strongly encourage you not to listen to it until you actually see the play. I almost did before I saw it, and I'm very glad I did it. But without giving too much away of the plot, it's basically about a Mormon kid's life. Elder Price turns 19 and is about to go on a Mormon mission trip. I won't say where, that's part of the fun of the reveal. But, everyone else is going to these great, awesome places, and he gets paired up with this clumsy, half-witted, he didn't even read the full Book of Mormon, this mission partner, and they go to their mission destination to baptize and convert people over to Mormonism where they are put. On the way, of course, they meet up with their mission retreat partners and whatnot, and just hilarity ensues. So they get to their place and they start preaching, and one of them gets very discouraged, Elder Price, and leaves, and it's up to Elder Cunningham, which is the beloved dweeb of the bunch, if you will. I hate using that word. But yeah, it's just one of those things, like I said, you have to see to believe. Now, the music is incredible. I myself am not a fan of Broadway. I don't care for the voices, the lyrics, but this is a place where it's always looked at with a spotless mind. And it was phenomenal. The music had me in awe. I was cracking up every bit of the way. My favorite song is the first song that I played for you, Hello. And it's so well done. The beginning track to open it all up, Hello, is just how the Mormons do it. Go door to door. Hello, my name is Elder so-and-so. Would you like to hear about Jesus Christ and the Book of Mormon and whatnot? And the uppityness, the happiness reflects the total feel and the total vibe that you get when you open your door to see these people in a white button-up sleeve shirt with a black tie. It is quite something. The second one, 2 by 2, is when everyone's getting paired up. That's the second track. And consequently, if I may be honest, I missed out on the first two. I got in at the very last bit of 2x2, and we were late. We had a bad taxi driver. And taxis on LA, man. Ugh. Anyway, I imagine it looked just as hilarious and amazing as it sounds. So, but that's them getting paired up and sent to their special mission trip destination and whatnot. You and me, in parentheses, but mostly me, is basically captures the mentality of a Mormon and of someone with faith, as I can say from experience, but I don't want to go too much in that. Very, very funny piece. Very well, just, it captures the scene very, very well. Hasadiga Ibawai, the fourth track, that probably gave it away to a lot of people if they know what that language is. But it's basically, this place where they're missioning, it's their way of, casting their worries away. Very well done, very funny, very amazing reaction from the main characters. Track number 5, Turn It Off. Now, these songs are all, the whole thing is geared towards Mormonism. So, if you're a Mormon, I do apologize for if I offend you. I'm doing my best here, I really am. But, Turn It Off, basically, how do you deal with emotions and problems that you're facing internally within the religion. Number 6, Here, I Am Here For You. That's a very sweet, back and forth between Elder Cunningham and Elder Price. Oh my god. Track 7, All American Prophet, is probably one of my favorite musically orchestrated tracks. And that's because it captures every bit of the story that's told. Without going too much into it, if you do know the Mormon religion, then, it's about the prophet Joseph Smith and everything, his finding of the golden plates and and just all of that. But the vibe of it is so American, it will just make you crack up. Just from the music alone. Saltele Cassiti. If you can say that 10 times fast. Saltele Cassiti. Basically, one of the characters just talking about how they wish to go to the great promised land of Salt Lake City. That's track number 8. Track number 9 is Man Up, which is Elder Cunningham after Elder Price, hitting the road after, I'm not going to go into it, but after something very traumatizing happens. Elder Cunningham talking about he's got to man up and, he's got to baptize these people, and it's up to him now. He's got to be the Mormon, and, oh man, what a great one. Making Things Up Again, which is track 10, and that one's a good one. Elder Cunningham maybe saying some things he shouldn't about his religion, and that's incorporated into this. Track 11 is my girlfriend's favorite track of all time, Spooky Mormon Hell Dream. Now, I'm really, really quickly, I'm going to go into the Broadway production of this. It was one of the most... This, consequently, was the first Broadway production I've ever seen in my life. What better way to start it off? But this was so well done, so funny, so huge. It was a huge set, huge everything. It had everything that you could think of that would be incorporated into this. A very hilarious track and a very hilarious thing to see. Number 12 is I Believe. I'm not going to go into that one. Track 13, Baptize Me, which is Elder Cunningham and one of the people that they're wanting themselves to be baptized. Like I said, I don't want to go into it a lot. I Am Africa, which is track number 14, which is all the elders just baptized all these people, but it's a twist to it. Track 15, Joseph Smith, American Moses. Now, if you are a Mormon out there, and you just can't wait. It's not, the Book of Mormon's not coming swinging by your town, or you're not patient enough, whatever your reason, you just want to hop on and just, listen to the CD. Or I like I said, I don't recommend it, but this would be the track of all the tracks I would recommend you to skip. First of all, like I said, you're not watching the Broadway show, so all of these tracks are going to be taken out of context in every single way possible. Just letting you, the listener, know, and not just if you're Mormon, but anyone, it's going to be taken out of context. It's going to be hard to follow. So, like I said, totally recommend just going and seeing it, and then getting it on iTunes or whatever. But like I said, very much skip that track if you are a Mormon. If you're not, read up on kind of how they get to this point, because it is just too funny. And then the last track to close it off is Tomorrow is a Latter Day. That's track 16. Very good. Just, like I said, I don't want to go into it. I know, a very, very bad, very vague review as a first review, but I wanted to get this out as this was fresh in my mind, and really it's one of those things that you can't promote without going into detail. I could not sit down and talk to somebody about the Book of Mormon without, I'd have to stop myself every time and go, you gotta go see it. But for the people that don't want to, it's gonna be taken out of context. You're not gonna know what's going on. I might do a review later of just all about it, but I'm kind of iffy on that. Just because it's such a treasure, it's something you just gotta see, and I believe in that so much. I don't know if I want to go against it. Well, like I said, it's been a vague review, but the next review will be better, and I hope you've had a good time listening to me, and I really do hope that you get inspired to go see the Book of Mormon. It is a treasure. It doesn't matter what your religion is. It is something that just needs to be seen to believe. You've been listening to the Multicolored Man in Montauk. Have an eternal sunshine.